I slowly extended the rope towards the wolf, and then in a flash, I cinched it around its muzzle. Just like that, it couldn't bite anyone. I took the wolf away, feeling a little uneasy, wondering if I was doing the right thing. The next morning, I woke to find the wolf had worked the rope off its mouth. It bared its sharp teeth at me. I grabbed some water and cautiously approached, speaking to it in a human language it couldn't possibly understand. "I'm not gonna hurt you." To my surprise, the wolf's aggression seemed to melt away. It drank the water I offered. Later that day, I managed to catch a rabbit. The moment the wolf caught the scent of meat, its demeanor changed entirely. It shot up and lunged at me, but I swatted it away with a firm hand. After I finally got a fire going, I ate my fill. The wolf sat nearby, looking utterly pathetic and whining softly. I feigned a harsh tone and scalded a couple of times, but my heart wasn't in it. A moment later, I tossed it the rest of the meat. When it was time for me to head home, I tried to say my goodbyes, but the wolf wouldn't have it, clamping its jaws onto my scarf and refusing to let go. It took a good bit of tugging to get it back. I shooed the wolf, telling it to go on home, but it just lay there, stubbly planted on the ground. With a sigh, I set off alone. I hadn't gone more than a few steps before I realized it was following me again. I kept turning back to drive it away, my patience wearing thin, but this wolf seemed to have latched onto me. No matter how much I tried to chase it off, it was no use. From then on, Alpha and I were inseparable, but one night, another wolf slowly approached our camp. I tensed my spirit at the ready, but Alpha walked right up to the newcomer. In that instant, I understood. A pang of sadness hit me, but I let Alpha go. While traveling some time later, I fell through the ice of a frozen lake. The current swept me away, and just then a wolf appeared. It was Alpha. He had come back. He launched himself into the air, trying to break the ice with his body, but it was useless. Thankfully, the dagger in my side helped me chisel a hole, and with Alpha's help, I scrambled onto the surface. Shivering uncontrollably, I forced my trembling body to build a fire. I stripped off my frozen clothes and huddled close to Alpha, his body heat slowly seeping into mine. We continued our journey, but it wasn't long before a pack of hunting dogs caught our scent. I led Alpha into a cave to hide, but from its depths, a large beast emerged and lunged at me. Alpha threw himself in front of me, battling the creature ferociously. He was no match for it, but he fearlessly put himself between me and danger again and again. At the last possible moment, I drew my bow and let an arrow fly, hitting the beast squarely. Alpha was covered in wounds. He took 2 steps and collapsed. My heart ached for him. I cleaned his wounds as best I could. We were out of medicinal herbs, and our situation was growing more dire by the day. But to survive, we had to keep moving. I pushed forward against the biting wind and snow with Alpha trailing behind me. Eventually, he started to lag, and then he couldn't go on any longer and collapsed. He was too badly injured and courage and meant to walk. I whispered words of encouragement, begging him to hold on a little longer. When he didn't respond, I lifted him into my arms and continued on. Finally, I saw my tribe's settlement in the distance. Alpha was unconscious in my arms. I stumbled towards the village, step by trembling step. Before I collapsed from exhaustion, I pointed to Alpha, my voice raspy as I pleaded with them to take care of him. My heart filled them to take care with worry. When I came to, my first instinct was to look for my wolf. Alpha was lying nearby looking weak, but my frantic heart began to settle. The tribe shaman was gently touching Alpha's belly and seemed to sense something. A few moments later, he pulled a tiny wolf pup from beneath her. She had been pregnant even as she fought the beast. I was overcome with a mixture of shock and joy.